This little thing just flew up to me and onto my hand. Doesn't seem to realize I should stay away. Scared the bejesus out of me. I'll put you back in the tree. Doesn't seem to... Oh, no, don't poke at me. Doesn't seem to want to move. Doesn't seem to want to go. Hey, what do you think you're doing? This is not a good bird place. There you go, over there.
Such a great habitat for wildlife, the old stone walls, because all sort of insects and creatures, bees, everything, different ones will make their little homes or nests up in there. This is right behind the cottage, our cottage, and I'm going to open the gate and go out of what we call the Cottage Acre and just have a little walk around, so I thought I'd bring you with me. There's the robin. I don't know if you can see the robin. Can you hear the robin? Singing the winter song. So actually this willow is growing out of the original cottage of the family that we bought from. Many hundreds of years old, as you can see. It was so tiny as well. So can you imagine? That is definitely a tiny house. But what I'm going to do is the plan is I have my trusty stick to help me navigate the bog. I have my good wellies on. This has a seat, so if my back starts hurting me, I can sit. So I'm going to go to where the stream has another little waterfall. That's the plan. Sure, we'll see. Let's have a little amble down. So here I've come down to where the line of the trees and the stream is, and actually the stream is split in half. That's the lump in the middle is a very old stone wall that's completely overgrown and tumbled down, and at whatever point the stream became divided around it, or maybe they actually, now that I'm thinking, this was what I'll just call our family. It's not our lineage family, but the family we bought for, that was their land, and this was another family's land. So actually they may have probably done that on purpose in order that both could have the running water. Now that I think of that, that makes a lot of sense. And more people used to live up here. You may have heard me say before, our nearest neighbour, if you were a crow flying over the hills, is a little over half a kilometre away. And if you're to go along the laneway, the nearest one is a kilometre one way. Look at this. I cannot talk and film and walk at the same time. And I have to be careful. I don't want to hurt myself either because my neck is still funny. What was I saying? Yeah, and then the other neighbour is about 2.5 kilometres the other way. So it's very, very, yeah, this is up in the hills. The land isn't good, and a lot of it just got abandoned because it was just too hard to actually live and make a living here. In case I didn't quite really show you, what I'm up against in this field. So it's like this. All the way of it. And over there in the summer, there's bog cotton growing, which is lovely. And I know back in the day, people actually harvested it and spun it, which is why the common name is bog cotton. One of these years I might go give it a try, but I have way too many other things to be doing in my life first. I have so many sheep fleeces. Let's not even talk about that, how many sheep fleeces I have to work with. So I just took a few steps, got closer to the stream, and right there I just frightened a snipe. So that was cool to know the snipe was right here, but I feel bad because I frightened it. So I'm going to move swiftly away. Now, I'm on the one side, actually I'm on this side of the stream, and what's interesting is this is often much more of a little rushy waterfall, and I can hear very rushy waterfalls, but what has happened, I guess, is that I would guess the main course of the stream, for whatever reason, has diverted over that way that bit more, because I can hear a big waterfall over there somewhere. So this part has just sort of silted up or something, so I can hear what I think are the little long-tailed tits in the distance, or sort of behind me in the other row of the hedgerow. There they are. Can you see them? Little long-tailed tits. This is the area Tom was walking on the laneway this spring. Who's that up there? That's a chaffinch. And a little baby fledgling long-tailed tit actually landed on him and sat there like, "Hi friend, are you a tree?" What clip of that? Because the tit was on him for so long, he was able to get out his phone and film it. And it's on this channel, but I'll link it if you'd like to see that, because it's super cute. This little section here. Foxglove. Going to be glorious in the summer. So I'm out here with my my oak shawl all finished, and my blaze orange, just in case somebody's hunting, just in case a person might be out, you know, just want to be careful. Because there sometimes are deer, not usually right around here, although we have seen deer twice, but you know, this was showing you the shawl outdoors. So this is the Zwartbles Ireland, Susanna's sheep wool here in Ireland. This is a stripe I put in of the no, it's not the Belclare, it's the Ryland heritage breed sheep, Irish as well. These are both mill spun. Oh, a car. Oh my goodness, that doesn't happen too often. Hold on. Tractor. That's more likely to happen. That happens every so often too. So yeah, that's the farmer that has their cows over that way, on that side of Top Hill, and he's bringing a bale of hay. I don't know what I was saying before that either. Do you know what I was saying? I'm trying to remember. I probably wasn't. Oh, I was showing you my oak shawl. So, and I don't, when my neck is bad, my varifocal glasses are very hard to wear because I have to look down to see things, and it really hurts my neck, I think. So here I am with my puppy eyes. I have to take these off so I can see. Here we go. So this is the dark chocolate brown Zwartbles Ireland, Susanna's yarn from her sheep here in Ireland, mill spun. This is Irish alpaca. Now, all these are natural colors that I'm showing you right here. Spun by Sandra of Meet the Wool from Irish Fiber Crafters. That's some really soft Irish alpaca. The next one is a lighter brown, again Irish alpaca, hand spun, this time by Sabine of Back to the Source, also at Irish Fiber Crafters. And it's an organic wool. Oh no, it's an organic Irish alpaca. This is the one I dyed with oak leaves and iron to darken the color a tiny bit. It is an Irish heritage breed, the Ryland sheep, mill spun, also at Irish Fiber Crafters. You get that wool if you're interested, and it's got great stitch definition if you're doing cables and stuff. And then I put in a little line of my own hand spun Jacob just to break it up. And then to see the lighter color there, that's my very early own hand spun. That's an Irish sheep I got from the farmer. It's a Romney, and I, washed it and carded it and spun it myself, and then I dyed it just with the oak leaf. So it's a tiny bit, you can kind of see, yeah, there's a bit shade difference. And that's my oak shawl, oak/acorn shawl. I didn't actually find any acorns. I knew I probably wouldn't. It's too late in the season by the time I did it for the Lost Words Make Along by Fiber Trek. Started on winter solstice, and really special. It means a lot to me, and I've talked about it definitely, mostly probably in one of the vlogmases there, where I'm out gathering the leaves and stuff, and what grandmother oak means to me. So there she is in all her glory. Okay, I'll stop. Hi friends, it's Susan. So I'm trying to film, but I'm not doing a great job. After the last little vlog that we did where we got the wonderful storage unit, Tom hurt himself a little bit. Yeah, we both have different types of arthritis, pretty widespread, and he kind of did something to his back. So he's kind of going slow. I'm going slow because when I was putting away my yarns and things, and I have a lot of things wrong with my spine as well, and I did something, even though I was very careful and it wasn't much work and I wasn't reaching up high or anything, but yeah, so I really hurt my neck, so I haven't been doing much. And then we also got some really disturbing news, not about the family member that, if you've been watching, you know I'm concerned about, but a friend of ours, really, really serious, rushed to hospital, in hospital now for a week, diagnosed with cancer. And you may know that the situation in Ireland with COVID right now is we have sort of the highest incidence, per capita in the world at the minute. And this hospital, all the hospitals, the staff, a lot of staff are out, and it's really bad. It's disturbing. I mean, obviously the person is getting care, but for our other friend who is the partner of this person, it's super distressing because they're just like, the hospital feels so empty of staff. So I suppose I'm just saying, send love to your friends and loved ones. Please, even if you don't like it, please wear your mask. There's so many COVID patients there. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that. It's also affected my family member, and now it's affecting the friend. So my heart is just open wide for everybody and all our little situations. And I do wish the best for us all. Every single one of us, even the people that I don't agree with. I want us all to be well and to be loving, to touch into that peace that is there for all of us. But it can be so hard to find. Anyways, I'm thinking of all of you, thinking of all of us. Okay. Take care, my friends.